It's time for Business Now, right here on Zodiac. My name is Banda. Coming up in the next half hour or so, Reunion Insurance introduces an online portal. We sit down with the company's technical manager for details. CDH Investment Bank has Toko Mkavea as the new Chief Executive and Managing Director. We have these and many more. Please do stick around for Business Now. Let's get into the program now. As CDH Investment Bank has unveiled Toko Mkavea as its Chief Executive and Managing Director. Mkavea is deputized by Beatrix Mosiwa. And of course, we spoke down with Mkavea just to share his vision and passion to being at the helm of the company now.
My vision is to take the bank really far forward. First of all, I want to tell you that we have a very good resource. Our human resource is probably one of the best in this market. We have 97 employees. All of them are very wonderful individuals. We specialize, as you're aware, in investment banking, corporate financial advisory services that are very unique. We also have a commercial bank and treasury division, which also does trading of financial securities. There's a lot of scope for growth in Malawi, and that scope for us is being fed by the needs of our customers. I'm sure we are all aware we are a third world country, still with a lot of development to be done. Our infrastructure still requires investment, and that's where our advisory expertise come from. Based on the work that we do, we create financial securities in order to in-source funders. Some of those funders are pensions, individuals, as well as international investors who may be interested to help invest in a project in Malawi, either for social service provision or for commercial purposes. We sit in the middle to facilitate investment by looking at the investor, making sure that an investment or a project of that nature responds to an investor's needs, as well as provides the needs of the project promoters. It could be government or corporates. As I said, in summary, we still have a way to go. There's a lot of scope for work to be done by an investment bank of our nature. I have sufficient experience, I believe, in this industry. We have also executed together as a team various transactions, created relationships internationally as well as locally. I believe with the team that I have, we'll be able to take this bank to greater heights.
Business captains have tipped startups and of course companies in the country to invest in human capital and skills development. This was said by an investor, Ben Ankhoma, who is also the managing director of Legacy BV Limited, who said that this is the way to go, especially in times of economic turbulences and when solutions are much needed in the current economic space.
Talking about redefining the strategies going forward, it is important. Look at what has happened since 2019. There was COVID-19, there's been cyclones, cholera, and all the diseases that you can talk about, and indeed even wars. So it is important that businesses should be agile and prepare for the worst. They should always be thinking of what if this happens? What if this happens? We've just seen recently that there's been devaluation. And it's not just in Malawi, even in other countries like Nigeria. So this is going to happen for the longest time, and businesses should always be practicing and trying to find ways of dealing with the issues that are emerging.
Now, on his part, Saikamo board chairperson John Robson Kamanga said the challenges that the country is facing, the economy is facing, should be an opportunity or should offer an opportunity to businesses to find solutions to those challenges facing these firms.
What happens that within these challenges, there are always opportunities to be created. because within the challenges, it offers us an opportunity to provide solutions. So we believe that at least the current, I would say, challenges which we are facing, we need somebody actually to, as we have already alluded to, we need actually in terms of how can we be resilient, how can we adapt such that at least we can forge ahead and then encounter those challenges and then provide solutions. And we believe that through training in terms of capacitating the human capital, we should be in a position actually to address some of these challenges by capacitating the human capital so that at least they can handle and actually hold on to those challenges and provide solutions. And we believe that through engagement, through cooperation, we can co-create solutions together and move on in terms of tackling those challenges.
The Agriculture Commercialization Project has hatched an ambitious plan and strategy to turn smallholder farmers to net exporters, reading from the fact that the country is predominantly an importing one. Ted Nahuma, who is the National Project Coordinator, says that the project wants to merge productive farmers to consolidate a vibrant import substitution base to save the country's forex. He explains more.
We've achieved a lot in terms of the value chains. We are already supporting 30 value chains, and 10 of which have surpassed our target of achieving 50% commercialization. Commercialization, we are looking at that portion that goes to the market, because the purpose of agricultural commercialization is to move from subsistence farming to commercial farming. Agricultural business, people taking agriculture as their business. It's a mainstay. As you know, that Malawi is agro-based. We need to commercialize farming, and we are doing that, and we are happy with what we are seeing, and we think that we are on the right trajectory. The next 6 years are quite strategic for us, because we want to move with the momentum, building, our export base, and also the food base, and also focusing more on also apart from the exports, we are also looking at consolidating the import substitution.
Welcome. In this segment of Business Now, we are speaking to Hastings Kabesa. He is a chartered insurer, and of course, he is the technical manager for Reunion Insurance Company Limited. We are here today because the company has just launched or unveiled what they're calling Reunion Online, which has been powered by Globe Internet Limited. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much.
We are happy to come here. Do tell us all about Reunion Online.
Thank you very much for the question that you have just asked and the observation that you have made in terms of the innovation that we have just introduced, which we call it Reunion Online. It's a digital disruption that has just come in the market. We launched it yesterday. The launch was yesterday. You witnessed the launch. You remember you were here. So it is an innovation that is very powerful, an innovation that is changing the landscape of insurance, is transforming the way insurance is being purchased now currently. You and I, we are aware how we purchase insurance nowadays, especially motor insurance and all other policies of insurance, and motor as well. The traditional way how we purchase insurance is that you walk into our offices, or maybe you visit a broker or an agent, or you go to an insurance company that your preferred insurance company that you would want to prefer to buy insurance. But in this case, we want you to come to Reunion. We want you to come to Reunion digitally. We don't want to punish you to say you have to drive to come to Reunion Insurance and purchase an insurance policy. We are saying there is an alternative. This alternative is the digital lifestyle. You and I nowadays, we are living in a digital lifestyle. And this digital lifestyle has to be matched, has to be resonated very well with the way how insurance should be purchased. And this is why we have introduced the online platform that we call it Reunion Online, powered by Yanko Online, which has been developed and is owned by Global Internet Limited. It is a platform that will take you to Reunion Online portal, where you will be able to interface with us digitally.
Online, real time?
Online, real time.
Okay.
digitally. You'll be able to complete a proposal form. You'll be able to complete KYC. You'll be able to get a quotation online.
All that is happening online now.
It's a package. It's an interface online, real time, you and I talking online without any physical interaction.
How is this going to improve customer experience? What's different? What is it different from me coming from Delamere House in Blantyre to Reunion House here to seek services that you're already offering?
We are saying, Alex, if you look at this innovation, it's an innovation that is unmatched. It's an innovation that is going to change customer experience. Because we are saying a customer with a mobile device in his or her hand, that customer should be able to interface with the Union Insurance staff. So it is going to change in the sense that, you know, nowadays we are living in a very hard times. The economy is biting. It's not a hidden fact. We want to ensure that whatever we are paying out, we are spending out, should be spent wisely.
And value for money.
And value for money, exactly, I like that one. And value for money. Now, the cost of driving to an insurance company, you need to fuel your car. You need to move to go and purchase insurance from an insurance company or from Reunion. That cost has been cut. Now you're at home. Maybe you're conducting an interview like this. You've just finished, Alex. You just walk outside and you want your car insured. You just pick your handset. You pick your phone. You pick your laptop. You pick your tablet. As far as you've got internet on that phone, you'll be able to reach out to us.
Let us discuss security of this platform.
Yes.
You've launched it, yes, but
yes.
How secure is it for the user?
Thanks, Alex. The user is assured, 100% safe, very safe. This platform is very safe and excellent because the first thing that we thought about was security as well. Okay. So Global Internet, they are already also into partnerships with financial institutions like banks, Standard Bank, National Bank. They're already there into partnerships. You know, they're the ones behind even most of these ATM cards that have been produced. So Global Internet, the vendor or the supplier of this platform, they are very good. Above all, we are saying our customers are going to be paying on this platform, on this Reunion Online platform, using Airtel Money, using Standard Bank, using Mpamba. So that money goes through these, these mobile payments. And these mobile payments institutions, they are licensed by the Reserve Bank of Malawi.
And that should give them a sense of security.
Exactly. So the money that is going to be paid through the Union Online is going to be paid using these payment modalities. So the customer money, the customer premiums that are going to be paid to the Union, they are going through authorized channels. These are channels that are recognized by the regulator. The Reserve Bank recognizes Standard Bank. The regulator recognizes Mpamba. They do recognize Airtel Money and plus these other Visa and debit cards that customers will be using to pay us as a Reunion. So we are very, very, very careful, very smart that to ensure that our customers are safe and our customers are enjoying a service whereby there are no issues to do with where is my money going. Mm-hmm. So the money is going to the Union through the authorized payment mobile platforms.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you've brought an innovation.
Correct.
And
yes.
Obviously this is what is needed in the current digital economy.
Yes.
But let us also look at the market now. I'm looking at the figures that are there.
Yes.
The insurance penetration in Malawi is standing or stagnated at 2.5%.
Yes.
Is that even giving you any hope, any sense of hope of doing business on the market? Good question. We looked at the figures. You know, this innovation is based on science. It's based on statistics. We did this innovation because we saw that there is a lot of business. There is a lot of motor business in this country. Remember, motor is compulsory. You own a car, by compulsory, you need to have insurance.
So if we are saying it's compulsory, how many vehicles do we have in Malawi? A lot of vehicles that we have in Malawi. And these vehicles, they need insurance. Now, after looking at the statistics that we saw, remember the association and also the regulator compiles annual statistics for businesses written in general insurance. And we looked at motor. Motor has been growing. Motor.
What is the underwritten premium for
motor
insurance?
Okay, for underwritten premium for motor insurance, like for 2020,
2021.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 5-year period.
Yeah. If you look at 2021, what was written for motor was 27 billion. Imagine, 2021 was 27 billion. And what was written for 2022 was 34 billion. And what has been written as of third quarter this year, 2023, we are talking of 34 billion. That's third quarter, 34 billion. If you can see, the figures are going up. They're not going down.
So should we say that the penetration of insurance is growing? So because we are the lowest in the region.
Okay, now if you look at the why we have come up with this platform as the union, we would want to capture all that business of motor should come to the union. We know it's not feasible, but it's feasible because we have done it. With this platform, we should do that one. We would slap the market. We are ready to slap the market with this platform. We want to tap into that 50% business of motor. But now, if we are to look at
But you have very stiff competition. How? Why are you so optimistic that you are going to penetrate that market with such high numbers?
If you look at this disruption, have you seen it anywhere in the insurance industry? Have you heard it anywhere? Nowhere. Where there? It's the first of its kind in Malawi. This one, we are saying, wherever you are, you want to purchase insurance. Do you need to walk to an insurance company office to buy an insurance policy for motor? You don't need to do that. We are confident because this one, we might have started slow like this. But I tell you, Alex, most of the customers who have got a motor vehicle, they have a smartphone, most of them. Okay, some might not have, but they can use somebody's phone and still transact with us. Right. So we are confident that using this platform, we should be able to penetrate the market and tap into the motor business that is dominating the market, the insurance market. But then if we go back to the market as a whole, penetration of insurance, yes, is low, it's 2.5%. There are several reasons why penetration is so low, just at 2.5%. That one I agree with you. In some of these reasons that why only 2.5%, you find that we've been mobilizing many clients who are not insuring their properties. You find that you have retired today, you have built your house, but after building that house, you don't insure it. Yet there is a risk of fire, a risk of floods, a risk of earthquake coming to destroy your fire. And you only remember that when there is that loss.
No, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Given the economy right now, the devaluation, the depreciation of the local currency that we've had, a lot of people are going for safe insurance. That's when they are not insuring their property because they don't have any disposable income. How is that affecting your business?
All right. You've mentioned a very powerful item, a very powerful topic that you have introduced, devaluation. Devaluation is affecting us. It has affected everybody. Devaluation has got far-fetching effects on our macroeconomic, our fundamentals. So one of the effects that devaluation brings about is inflation. Remember, Malawi, we are an import. We rely much on imports. We import, and then a lot of things, they come from outside, and then when devaluation comes in, like the 44% that we experienced, that had both negative and positive effects. But to us, being an importing country, economy, we had a lot of challenges. We have a lot of challenges because now inflation is high. As we speak, you and I, as of December last year, inflation was somewhere around 34.5%. And as we speak now, that means whenever we want to import, let's say we want to buy spare parts, to repair vehicles. Remember, we are into business of also settling claims as insurers. So whenever we want to repair vehicles, we will rely on spare parts that have been imported, because we don't manufacture spare parts in Malawi. That means the cost of processing a claim has gone up. And when that cost of processing a claim has gone up because of inflation, we also jack up premiums. We also request clients to pay a little bit higher in terms of premiums. So when they pay a little bit higher in terms of premiums, you know, insurance becomes not attractive, because somebody is now dipping, you know, deeper in the pocket to pay for insurance. Yet there are other basic needs as well, which that somebody, you and I, needs to meet as well.
And this is why you think a lot of people are going into self-insurance?
That's why people are going into self-insurance. But then you find that some are also graduating into lower covers. Like instead of taking comprehensive, they are getting third party. And instead of getting full third party for 1 year, they are getting third party for 3 months, maybe third party for 6 months only, just because of the cost of living is quite high as we speak. You and I are aware. All this is because of inflation, which is high, and it's because of also the effects of devaluation which happened. However, if you look also at devaluation at the same time, you find that on the other side, as insurers, there is a positive effect of it. Okay. Yeah, the positive effect of it is that you see that in terms of inflows, like, you know, Forex, we are able now to see that we have fuel. We had challenges with fuel because now we have Forex in the banks, so we have fuel. Businesses are still running. People are able to do businesses. Now, because people are able to do businesses, as insurers, we should also be able to tap on those businesses and insure. But it is a challenging time that we are going in as economy, and we believe going forward, the economy is going to stabilize, and insurance is also going to be looked at as a very necessary commodity that should be put as a priority to whoever is doing business.
Now I'm asking you as the president of the IIM, what is your projection of the insurance business in the country come 2024?
All right. I've liked it that you are aware I am the president. Because here now, yes, I was speaking as technical manager.
A technical manager, but as the president
I'm wearing two hats.
Yes.
Yes, I'm wearing two hats. Yes. Now as president of Insurance Institute of Malawi, as an institute, our mandate is to promote professionalism in Malawi. As an institute, we would want to have an industry that has got people, that has got human capital, that is well versed with insurance products, that is well knowledgeable with insurance. That's what we stand for, and that's who we are as an institute. And as an institute, our duty is to ensure as well, to make sure that insurance is promoted as well. Because if we promote human capital, that means the promotion of insurance is at that premier level. What we are doing as an institute, we are doing a lot of activities in conjunction with Reserve Bank of Malawi, our regulator, and also the motherboard, the Insurance Association of Malawi. We are doing insurance literacy awareness weeks that we've been conducting. Just last year, we were in Mzuzu. We are doing awareness. We are doing awareness to the masses about the importance of insurance. As an institute, we also conduct conferences, annual conferences. These conferences, there are topics that we discuss in these conferences. For example, last year, 2023, we had a lake conference where we had a theme, building resilience through insurance in times of economic turbulence.
Which we are.
Which we are now. So you can see what we do as an institute. We do brilliant stuff that we would want to ensure that the market and stakeholders and customers are ready for any calamities, any shocks. And one of it was that conference. In that conference, we discussed a lot of issues. One of the issues that we discussed was digitize or perish. And we also discussed issues to do with demystifying key components of agriculture insurance value chain. Yes. So you see, I've just picked two.
It's also an area that farmers need to target.
I've just picked two important areas, agriculture and also digitize or perish, which is now digital that we are in. So
and we're talking about Reunion Online.
You can see now, Reunion Online, the birth of Reunion Online is because also of the lake conference discussions. We tapped in the knowledge from that lake conference, And from that knowledge that we tapped from the Lake Conference, here we are, the president of Insurance Institute, and who is also technical manager for the Union Insurance, with the team at the Union and Global Internet coming up with an innovation to tackle digitize all perish.
As we are concluding our discussion, do tell us what are your last words in as far as how crucial insurance is, not only for the insured or those that are insuring, but even for the country's economy. Do tell us how important is insurance for the country's economy?
I'll respond it in two ways, just because of time. One, I would respond to say insurance is very key in our daily lives. We should put insurance as a priority, because insurance is only realized most of the cases that is important when there is a loss. But that's not the case. Insurance is very important in our daily lives. And that insurance should be no any other than at-risk reunion insurance. Here at Reunion Insurance, Alex, I can assure you that we are the only company that cares for customers. We ensure that customers are well taken care of. Customers' claims are well processed. We are a company that are boasting of well-qualified staff. We are a company that is owned by a doctor. You know our CEO, she's Dr. Dorothy Jabea. She's a lady. You know, mother's care.
And she was recently appointed to head the continent's mother of insurances. Exactly.
She's been decorated with a lot of awards, and she is championing reunion insurance. She's promoting reunion insurance and the industry at large. She is also the vice president of the Insurance Association of Malawi. You can see at Reunion we have president of the Insurance Institute of Malawi,
as well as the vice president of the
Insurance Association of Malawi, and the doctor for that matter. So we have a strong, very powerful human capital, and this human capital is giving us that comparative advantage to ensure that these innovations are coming in.
Hastings Kapesa, he is a chartered insurer and of course a technical manager here at Reunion Insurance Company Limited. He was discussing and of course letting us know about Reunion Online and of course the low penetration of insurance in the country and benefits to the country's economy. I've been Alex Banda. Thank you for watching and goodbye.